Hi everybody, this is Jasmine and welcome to our introduction to HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. So HTML is the standard markup language for creating and designing web pages. So using HTML, you can create your own websites. And that's what we're going to learn in this series of videos. So at the end of the series of videos, you can develop your own websites. So let us now discuss on the basics of HTML. So HTML is composed of tags. So we call them as HTML tags. So the tag is composed of an opening tag and a closing tag. So the closing tag is signified with a slash inside the angled bracket. So these are two examples. You have the body opening tag and the closing body tag. Title opening tag and the closing title tag. So it is very important that you should not forget the closing tags of your HTML tags when you'll be writing your codes later on. Okay, so another is HTML elements. So an HTML element is specified with an opening tag. So you have here the tag name and the closing tag name. Okay, so this is an example. The title element, okay, this whole thing is your title element. It has an opening title tag and it has a closing title tag. Okay, another example, you have the H1 element, you have the opening H1 tag, and you have the closing H1 tag. Okay, let's move on to the next one. There are also what we call as the empty elements. So these are elements that doesn't need to have a closing tag because they don't have any content or any content in between them. So example is you have the OR, you have the BR tag, you have the IMG, you have the HR, and you have the meta tag. So don't worry, as of now, we will be discussing and showing you some examples on how to use these tags. So when we write HTML codes, we're going to use an editor. So there are a lot of editors that you can use. You have examples, Notepad++, you have the Sublime Text, and then you have Atom. So for our examples, we're going to use Notepad++. Okay, so let us now open our Notepad++. Okay, so I have already here Notepad++ installed. This is free. You can just download this one from the internet. Okay. Okay, so let us now start writing our first HTML document. So we have what we call as our basic HTML structure. So it means that every time you write your HTML document, this is the basic structure of your HTML file. So first you have here the doc type, HTML. Now, before we proceed, HTML is not case sensitive. You can write this one in capital letter, okay? That is not a problem, or you can write it in lowercase. Okay, so you have the first is your doc type HTML. I will discuss later what's the meaning of that one. Let me finish first our basic structure. Then you have the opening HTML, close HTML, okay? And then in between that, you have your head and close head. Then you have your body, close body. Okay, so this is the basic structure. You have the opening HTML and close HTML. Then inside that one, you have your head and then you have your body. Inside the head tag, you're going to write there your title. This will be for the title of your page. Okay, and then let us save this file. Okay, I'm going to save it in this folder. I will make a new folder. I'll call this one exercise files. So every time you have a project or a new website, you have to make a new folder for that to make it easy for you to organize. Then I will save this one as basic.html. Okay. So this is now your basic HTML structure. Okay, so this is our basic structure. Then let us discuss on the parts. So the first line is your doc type declaration. So this tells the browser what version of HTML is being used to write the page. This HTML opening and closing tag signifies the start of and end of your HTML document. This head element will contain some of the header information about the web page. And then this body element enclosed with your body tag is where you're going to write all the other elements such as the images, links and text and paragraphs that will be displayed to the browser. Okay, so then when you're writing your HTML tags, it's good that you indent those parts of the tags that belongs or are nested within a particular tag. So this head tag and body tag is nested within your HTML tag. So you should indent that one so that your code is easier to read. Like this one also, the title tag is nested or inside the head tag. So instead of doing like this, it is encouraged that you press one tab, and then if you have also other tags here, you can also indent that one so that your code is very organized and easy to read. Okay, so let's have some example. Let me delete this one first. Okay, I'll save this one. Okay, so to open your HTML document, you can go to the folder where you save it, of course. Then you open that one. It will open into a browser. Okay, so as you can see, we don't have any content yet because if you look at your body, you don't have any content inside the body. So let's try to write some text in the title. So let's say example basic HTML structure. Okay, so every time you have changes in your document, you save it and you can go back and you can just refresh your page. Notice that your title, the text in your title bar is changed to whatever you write in between your title tag. Okay, so that is the use of the title tag. Let's have one example in the body. So let's say here, welcome. I'll save this. And you should expect that there will be a welcome text inside your body. Okay, so that is the basics of HTML. Thank you very much. I'll see you in our next videos.